Good morning, it's me, Don Winter from Panama Guide once again. I've posted some videos and some articles in the last couple of weeks about investing in plantation teak in Panama, and specifically in Panama teak forestry. About 2 weeks ago I did one about carbon sequestration and how trees sequester carbon from the atmosphere and it's just good for the environment. And then a couple of days ago I did one on the economics and 10 reasons why it's a good idea to invest. Okay, when I posted that video it started to generate a lot of questions, specifically regarding the reforestation visa, like this one. Don, does the teak investment qualify as reforestation for immigration purposes? Thanks. No, it does not. If you just simply invest in the company, that's a completely different thing. You can invest in the company, of course, but not if you're looking, if you need to do something to get a reforestation visa. Now, let me explain that a little bit in case you don't know. Panama has a thing called the Reforestation Visa Program. There's a specific law for it. It's been modified by another law. Then there was another executive order, whatever, legal stuff. The bottom line is, if you need to move to Panama, or if you want to move to Panama, most people will come down as a pensionado or a pensioner, meaning they have a steady source of income from a retirement source, such as Social Security or 401k, or they've got a pension from a company. They can prove that they have this steady source of income, and then they can qualify as a pensioner. If you don't have something like that, then you need to, and you want to reside in Panama full time, then you need to apply through the Panamanian immigration system under one of the different programs. One of those programs is the Reforestation Visa Program. Now, up until a couple years ago, that was, you had to invest $40,000. Then they did away with it for a while. Then they reinstated it again, and then they upped the number value to $80,000. So, in order to qualify for that, you have to invest a minimum of $80,000 in reforestation. The way it's written is they're trying to get people, they want people to come down here, invest their money in reforestation, and then if you do that, then you can live in Panama. That's the spirit and intent of the law. Panama Teak Forestry, and the thing is that under that program, you, the individual who's applying for that visa, you own the land. The land is titled in your name, and the trees, and your money is going to, you're spending a minimum of $80,000 in reforestation. Okay, now there's a couple of ways to do that. You can take your $80,000 in your hand, you can come down to Panama and you can invest it, and you can buy your land and plant your trees and do your own thing. In other words, without participating in a company like Panama Teak Forestry. However, that's hard to do because in order to qualify for the visa, the land has to be certified by a NAM. A NAM is like the Environmental Protection Agency, kind of, for Panama. And it's a long and drawn out process, and they're hard to deal with. It's just difficult to do. What Panama Teak Forestry has got set up, they have a program where you, for the $80,000, you get the 5 hectares of land that are in your name. The land is already segregated. They do the paperwork. It's already been approved by a NAM. It's already planted with teak. They keep a couple of these plots around when people are like interested in it. Then it's about a 3-month process to do the paperwork, and then the $80,000 that's something else. The $80,000 that to invest in the reforestation and the teak, that's just for the teak. There's another cost on the side of that. You're going to have to go get a lawyer and to do to take all of the paperwork from the reforestation investment and then apply that to immigration to do the reforestation process. But all the paperwork, of course, will be lined up, and then so the $80,000 does not include the reforestation, or rather the legal stuff with immigration. Now, I know that there are several companies that do this, and my recommendation would be to compare that what you get for the money. Okay, how much land do you get? How much teak do you get? How is it managed? Because I know that that there are a couple of companies out there. There's a couple that you just want to avoid completely. There's some that are okay, but then you get less teak. You get like 2.5 hectares of teak instead of 5. So I mean, the way Jeff describes it is that, you know, we want people to go out there and do their own due diligence and do their own investigation and figure it out for themselves. And then when they figure it out for themselves, they'll come back. Because if you're going to go that route, then they've got the best deal. So the bottom line is that just a straight up investment with the company has nothing to do with the reforestation visa. If you want to go the reforestation visa route, they can do that. There's a process. It's established. The land has already been segregated. Some of it's already been planted with teak. It's 5 hectares for $80,000, and then after that, you take the costs of the lawyers to get it done, which is a couple of $1,000 or something, with, you know, fees and stamps and stickers and, you know, all that stuff. So anyway, I hope that clears that up. If you have any questions, please email me. Don@panama-guide.com is my email address. My Magic Jack number is area code 845-514-9893. Cell phone in Panama is 011-507 is a country code, 6614-0451. I believe that's it. Have a great day.